Okay guys, a little video on Audi rear lights, and this is the Audi Q5, and what we've had is an issue with the two back lights not coming on when I turn the main lights on. These LED strips and the winkers not working. The bottom ones have been coming on, but not the top ones, and I was kind of pulling my hair out on like, why on earth do these lights not come on? Okay, so you open the boot, and I took all this plastic off to get behind here and see where the lights are, and to get to the boot catch. And somebody said it's a problem with the boot not shutting properly. So when you shut it, it wasn't making a connection. And somebody said online it's the boot latch not making a connection. So I thought it was this boot latch up here, and there was some kind of electronic connection. When the metal piece goes in there, clunks that shut, it makes a connection and sends a signal back to the lights or wherever around these lights. And geez, I took all this apart, I actually took the whole lock apart and the motor and everything to see what was going on there. Nothing. Put it all back on, shut the boot lid, and these top lights still not working. Bottom light's working, top light's not working. Well, of course, if you take your car for an MOT or whatever country you're in, it's going to fail. So, and that was my problem. It was failing the old MOT, woof, whatever you want to call it, whatever country you're in. So I was like, I've got to fathom this out. Anyway, for some reason, I can't remember the reason now. Oh yeah, I was looking at the light module, which is just tucked in behind here. So I was thought it must be the light module that's failing, or a relay or something. So I had all this apart. All this was taken out. Couldn't find anything wrong with the module. And I was clutching at straws. I was thinking, oh, this is going to cost money again. But I'm like a bit like a dog with a bone. I just don't like to give up. And I had this panel off here, and I realised behind this panel there was a wire just dangling down, because I had this panel off, and I thought, what the heck is a wire doing just there? What is that wire? And it was a bit of a fluke really. So I turned this metal piece upside down, and I saw the other end of this wire connection on the back of this. And I thought, well, if there's a wire on the back of this, where does it go to? And it goes to a little thing in here. Now, I don't know if we can see it. Ah, here it is. See this? See these? See this here? Really? There's a little micro switch there. Little micro switch there. But this is where it's quite amazing. There isn't just one micro switch here. There's a micro switch here as well. You can just hear that. Listen. Okay, click, click, click. So when the boot lid comes down, it goes in there, and it just touches those two micro switches, pushes those up, and the lights on the tailgate work. In this instance, one of my micro switches was a bit loose, and they were not greased up or oiled or anything. They were a bit dry, and it just wedged it slightly. Just trying to see if we can see. Yeah, anyway, you can hear it, but this little switch here, not working. This little switch here, not working. And you can see the mechanism in there. That's where I fixed it. I put this clip on here, just here. You can see that clip to hold this in place as a test. So I'll get this done properly at some point. Glue it with iodide or something. But this was loose, and this clip here held it tight. Once I'd done that, boot lid down, lights came on. So guys, Audi Q5, and probably other Audis as well, your fix for the rear lights when they're not working is nothing to do with the light, unless the bulbs are gone, nothing to do with all this behind here, nothing to do with this top latch here. It's all to do with these two tiny little micro switches in here, which need to be working to make your rear lights work. Hey look guys, hope that helps on your Audi light issue, I know there's been a lot of questions about it, so if you've got an issue, check those little micro switches out down at the bottom there, and you'll get your lights working. Okay, all good. See you soon.